to Camille's Harem, not only a podcast about writing, but a YouTube channel about writing, all by novice writers for novice writers. And I have a problem I want your help with. Death is one of the singular instances that bind every living being in our world. Our understanding of it is at once very vast and at the same time extremely small. It scares us and can be used as a way to show character in a vast amount of ways. It is one of the topics that always has a mythological counterpart. Think of mythic beings such as Grim Reapers, Shinigami, Black Dogs, Thanatos, Anko, Dolahan, and La Santa Muerte. All of these beings are our answer to the mysteries of what happens to our souls when we die. We just don't know for sure what happens to our souls after we die, and everything that we claim to know about it lies entirely in the realm of belief. Religions provide explanations for the worlds beyond, and provide a source of hope as they attempt to explain those mysteries that scare us to our very core. The problem I mentioned before has everything to do with that fear. We, as human beings, with our vaunted ability to think and reason, and to love and cherish the people around us, fear death. It's a loss of life, an ending to the goals and ambitions that define our human existence, and the disappearance of the love and support that they once provided. To quote Keanu Reeves when asked what happens after we die, "Those we love will miss us." Fiction uses death in a variety of different ways, both for good and bad. A hero might sacrifice himself and die in the name of a cause, cementing his glory as they die in the name of their cause. A great amount of TV shows rely on death for each and every episode as people just love their murder mysteries. It's the sadness and the horror that is caused by death, even in fictional form, that sets the tone for these episodes and makes the capture of the killer so dramatic. Inevitably, it's that fear, though, that has made it hard for people to come to terms with death in any sort of positive light. Grim Reaper-type creatures are scary monsters, a creature to be feared above all else. This is a problem in my mind. If death is an inevitable part of our lives, then death should be just as mundane as any other facet of our lives. It also allows us to create very unique interpretations of death's character. If you want a great example of this trope, then think of something like The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. It's a cartoon about death, who, even though he is walking skeleton with a magic scythe, Grim is just as human in emotional depth as you or I. It's used a lot for comedic purposes, but the use of death in this personified form in a show meant for children is fantastic. In a way, it teaches people not to fear the Grim Reaper, or whatever form death takes when it comes for them, but to accept and learn in that situation. Another great example that gets used in a variety of different ways is that of Hades. Just think for a second the difference between the Disney version of Hades and the version of Hades that exists in the webtoon Lore of Olympus. They both have some similar character traits, and both can be very comedic at times, but one is a villain and the other is an utter cinnamon roll, and I love him so freaking much. We need more positive views of death, so here's the challenge. A writing challenge, if you will, for the month of May going into June. Write a short story between 1,000 and 10,000 words. The theme will be death personified, but death in this form can't be the bad guy. Death needs to be a good guy, possibly a misunderstood hero, or a cute romantic interest, possibly. Feel free to interpret it in any way you wish, and please be creative with it. Deadline for this little writing project will be set at June 15th. Think of it as a writing prompt, a personal challenge, because as novice writers, we don't have money to sponsor large monetary prizes. But we are willing to share your story with others in the community. We are all really excited to see what you come up with. If you have any further questions, please contact us either on our subreddit or our Discord. There's a link for our Discord in the description. And this has been Camille's Harem. Have a wonderful day. Bye, Mom. Oh, that's Camille's line. She's gonna kill me. Crap!